Rango is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount. It can be found as a non-exclusive steelbook available at your online retailers. There are plenty of westerns in cinematic history, but very precious few animated westerns. In my opinion, despite winning an Oscar, Rango, I feel, is very underrated as far as animated films go. The story is skewed more for an older audience, it plays homage to many different kinds of films, and it is gorgeously animated. Johnny Depp is great as the title character, and the supporting cast is also really strong. This is one I easily recommend to others to check out. The theatrical cut of Rango on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 240:1. It is upscaled from a 2K digital intermediate and supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. As per usual with most of Paramount's catalog releases, very little information about the 4K transfer is out there. I wasn't able to determine if there was any remaster or restoration efforts, but given it's under 15 years old and digitally sourced, I'm not sure it would have needed additional work done. Paramount's typical disc encoding is all over the place, but very rarely did I see bit rates below the 40s. Typically the average was around the 70s or so, and image stability was pretty good. With the 2K DI, the animation style does show appreciable gains in overall clarity of textures, but I wouldn't say it's dramatic when I compared it to the Blu-ray. A true 4K might have brought out the tiniest nuances here. The variety of creatures and their respective features are vast. Make no mistake, scales, feathers, and hairy faces show nice depth, but source limitations do keep improvements in check. What is more than worthwhile is the HDR Dolby Vision Pass. The palette is a very nice infusion of earthy desert tones and bold jolts of reds, blues, orange, and greens. Each color is given its own bit of flourish, from the dusty browns in the Town of Dirt to the gorgeous sunsets and pop of red from Rango's shirt early in the film. Blue skies are striking to look at and look visually very pleasing. Black levels are deep and inky during night scenes, and dimly lit interiors convey their proper look. Illumination by torchlight, for example, contrasts darker areas beautifully. Rango on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 audio mix, as well as various international Dolby Digital 5.1 tracks. While unsurprisingly not given an audio upgrade in the form of Dolby Atmos, the ported over DTS 5.1 is still a wildly fun audio track. One of my biggest gripes when it comes to animated films that, in the past at least, the sound designs are often nerfed in comparison to live action films, at least in 90% of the cases. I've always enjoyed Rango's audio mix, as it often punches above its weight in many different ways. Despite being a quote-unquote animated western, there is a surprising amount of dynamic audio cues during the film. A busy car-filled highway near the opening minutes, the hawk chasing Rango around, and the slithering around of Rattlesnake Jake are just a few examples of the surrounds engaging the listener. The score from Hans Zimmer and gentle ambience also find their place back there and keep things immersive frequently. Dialogue reproduction is clean and clear with no issues present, and the fronts handle their respective audio output well. The LFE has some weight to it, but doesn't go into overly aggressive territory. During the climax, for example, the sudden bursts of water from the ground offer a good bit of punch from the sub. Nothing extras related is on the 4K disc itself, but Paramount simply included the previously available Blu-ray in the packaging, which includes the extended cut of the film, and the bonus material is present there. A few deleted scenes, some making of content, and an audio commentary should be very familiar to owners of the previous Blu-ray. Nothing is too much in depth, but it's worth about 30 minutes or so of your time. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Rango on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. The film's gorgeous animation looks excellent with a 4K transfer. Dolby Vision allows colors to really push through with a newfound vibrancy, even more so than its already good-looking Blu-ray counterpart. This is an easy one to recommend for an upgrade. For the audio mix, I scored this one an A-. The DTS 5.1 is a rather good and often entertaining track, giving the listener a fun, dynamic experience. While an Atmos upgrade could have really enhanced the film's audio cues pretty well, the existing mix is a solid one. For the extras, I graded them a C+. A simple port of the old Blu-ray content is what we have as far as bonus material goes. It even has an advertisement for the Rango video game back in the PS3, Xbox 360 days. It's nothing very in-depth, but new viewers may find a gem or two here to enjoy. So that is my review of Rango on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Paramount. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.